What's up, guys? It's your boy Vic. We're back with another video. And today, we're going to be talking about setting boundaries. So, this is something I literally just experienced with my mom. I am back at home with my mom. Y'all know my story. I came back to take care of her. She's back on her feet now. She's doing better. She's going out and doing things. So, that's good for her. I'm glad I was able to help her out. But one thing I had to start doing with her, and I love her to death, and if she sees this video, just know I love you. But you got to start setting boundaries with people in your life, even your mom. And it's hard for me. That's hard for me sometimes. I think I'm kind of a yes man, to be honest with you. I don't like not. I'm not gonna say not pleasing others, but like I don't like not disappointing others. I don't like disappointing others, right? I want to, and I think it's just maybe that's how I was raised. Like I never wanted to disappoint my dad, or I never wanted to disappoint my mom. And that kind of transferred over into like relationships with other people, relationship with coworkers, relationship with significant others, like girlfriends or whatever. And in my dating life, you know I was able to kind of set my boundaries in my last relationship, even though it didn't work out. But I still was able to stand my ground and tell what I want from this relationship as well as what she wants from the relationship. But one thing I that I failed to do is in my last job was set boundaries with some of my coworkers. I wasn't able to do that. I didn't do that. I should have done that, but I wasn't able to do it. And as I go to this new job, pray to God I get hired and everything works out. I'm gonna start setting boundaries for myself. You know what I'm saying? Telling people what I actually want out of this, what I want to do. Because if you don't set boundaries, then you'll never make time for the things that you actually want to do, right? Like my mom wanted me to go to this party, right? And it's like a cousin's party that I don't even know these people. Like, I mean, they're like a cousin of the family, but I don't even know them. And I know that if I go to this party, it's just gonna really be just a waste of time. I'm gonna eat food that I'm not supposed to be eating, and I'll probably never see these people again. They're never gonna do anything for me. So why should I even go? That's how I kind of think of it. And I need to make these YouTube videos this weekend, and so I'm making these videos, and I got to make time for the things I want to do. So I had to tell her no, I don't want to go, and you have every right to do that. You know, what I mean, they might be disappointed, they might not like you for a little bit, but you're not gonna like yourself if you keep putting off the things you want to do, right? So setting boundaries helps you just make time for the things you want to do, bro. It's kind of basic. This is not rocket science. You gotta eventually set boundaries, and you have to understand that the reason why you get so much anxiety from it, the reason why you don't want to do it or you don't want to disappoint, because you feel like humans have evolved in tribes, and if you got kicked out the tribe, you would die because you wouldn't survive, you wouldn't eat, you had to hunt and gather with the tribe. So didn't you know if you didn't survive on your own, or if you didn't stick with the tribe, then you get kicked out the tribe. So you got to understand that if we have that biological need to fit in with everybody. And so that's why you get so much anxiety about setting your boundaries, because you don't want to, biologically, you don't want to get kicked out the tribe. But the truth is it's not that deep, right? If my mom doesn't want me to stay here anymore, I will find a place to stay, figure some shit out on my own. I will figure this shit out, right? It'd be tough, but I'll figure it out. And most likely, if you got decent parents, they ain't gonna do that to you, right? If you got some fucked up parents, then yeah, okay, I understand, But most likely, it's not gonna happen, and that fear is irrelevant. You gotta and it's gonna help you make time for the things you want. It's gonna help you stop procrastinating. Again, I needed to make YouTube videos this weekend, and I needed the time to be alone to do what the fuck I need to do. So I had to tell her no, right? And that, thank God, didn't give me time to procrastinate, right? Now I'm working on the things I want to work on. Now I feel a lot better because I didn't want to go. Yeah, she has to go by herself, but she'll be all right. She's going to my cousin's house. She's going to be fine. And um, I don't have to procrastinate anymore. I'm not going to procrastinate on my dreams. I'm going to enjoy making these videos for y'all because y'all need these things. But you got to set your boundaries, guys. You got to set your boundaries. If you got goals that you want to get to, if you got things that you want to do, you have to curate your life so that it can make it as easy as possible to get there. The work is already hard enough. Distractions make everything else harder. It's the reason why I kind of want to get rid of my phone because it's a distraction and it just makes things harder. So just understand that, you know, in order to get to your goals, you got to eliminate distractions. Sometimes that means you just got to say no and set your boundaries, right? And, you know, and if you don't set your boundaries, if you don't say no to people, it's going to lead you down a path that you really don't want to go down. Like, you know, I had a friend that I was working with. I wanted to learn marketing from him. I know he was a good marketer. He was a marketing genius, and he was a good guy. Like, I mean, he was a good guy, but at least I thought he was. And I wanted to learn marketing from him, and so I started working with him. I started, you know, helping him out with stuff, and he would teach me some stuff about marketing. And it just got to a point where, um, you know, I felt like, you know, I was low key being used to a certain extent. A lot happened, but I had to just cut him off in my life because I didn't feel like the relationship was beneficial for me at all. And if you're going to be in a relationship with somebody, if you're going to be in a business relationship with somebody, then you might as well be, you know, you got to be, it's got to be a give and take. And I feel like he took too much from the relationship. So I had to cut him off. And I need to do a better job of just setting my boundaries too with a business partner next time. It's like, okay, I'll do this, this, and this instead of, you know, letting people just kind of make things for me. You know what I'm saying? So, but I know that inside of me because I guess the way I was raised, I never wanted to disappoint my father. And I've taken that into other relationships. I've taken that into business. I've taken that into um, my jobs. And I have to realize that it's okay to disappoint people. It's okay to disappoint women. It's okay to disappoint your bros. It's okay to disappoint business partners, your job. It's okay. As long as you ain't breaching nothing that's disrespectful, like if your job is saying that you need to work 2 hours extra, but they're not paying you, then of course I'm not doing that. No, I'm not getting paid for this, right? So you can't, you know, you can't please everybody, bro. And that's something I have to realize inside of myself. So if you got an issue setting boundaries, this is the video for you. Make sure that all you have to realize is that it's okay. You're not gonna die if you say no to your mother. You're not gonna die if you say no to your business partner, and they're most likely not gonna fire you if they're asking you to do something outside of your job. If you say no to your boss, set your boundaries. Secondly, it's going to cause you to procrastinate on your dreams, which eventually leads you down a path that you don't want to be on. You don't want to wake up when you're fucking 80 and you just did everything for everybody else and you wish you would have done it for yourself. Okay? So don't procrastinate and set your boundaries. It's your boy Vic, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.